Start at www.kubi.pl in 91 languages, in chapter TS001. Disgrace. Whoever you might be, oh televisions. Disgrace, disgrace. Why, but why? Do we slowly extract the remnants of evil from ourselves? We move away from them and they, like filings sticking to a magnet, stick to our thoughts. We hide our terrible ideas under a spider of twisted dreams. And we lick the venom of a bad word with our split tongue from the damp walls of silence. We flash our eyes and hope they never come back, it's the last time. We want to see a rainbow and our only view is the glow of burning hopes. Dead lives fill our immortality, as we call this momentary duration, thinking that the power that surpasses us will protect us from divinity, as the armor protects the worm. We feed on the misfortune of strangers, and lies prove humanity. We hate our enemies with hatred, regardless of where we get the ashes on them. Fire our thought and confession. Metal blades harden our hearts. The eyes are used to televisions. The dead have no voice to complain about. Disgrace. Pertikineters. Are you a Pertikineterka? The sounds are so clear and devoid of ghetto feelings. We pass them up the stairs, and they twisted around the stone towers like garlands of nonsense and memories. Reaching the cafe, the topless waitress entered again and, leaning over the whiteness of the tablecloth, began to arrange ice for the Pertikineters. Well, according to the code on the music teacher's paper, we should have gone to the auditorium and met him there. The music was beautiful and clear. A hall made of wood, dark benches and flap stools built into the wall, running in a semicircle upwards and to the sides, and lecterns in the shape of church kneelers or confessionals. There, each student turned into nothingness and the cells of the nothingness rose vertically upwards, building an eggshell bowl made of wood. The last rows almost hung over the ones below, and those who stood at the top at the entrance were afraid to step up the stairs and we were afraid to take our place in this nothingness, among the chosen ones of oblivion and beauty. The top floor of polished and light planks accommodated a full listener. Its edge did not have a railing. Fear of falling, of approaching the edge. The slipperiness of the floor polish and the smells of rickety musicians. The ceiling, also made of wood, hung bright stalactites of carved columns and planks curved into spires and arcades. And the size of the dome was 3 times as large as the egg of the audience below. The egg was a huge building and the hanging spires toned down the noise in the room. The acoustics allowed for a pure imperative of sound. The light passed in large portions and gently shone with a bluish glow all over the place. On the double central steps, or perhaps on the railing that ran through their symmetry, straddled the crowd of delighted youth. It was dangerous given the steepness of the structure. However, they waved their legs and gestured lively, waiting for the music and the lecture. The whole hall was a trap and I knew that I was afraid to climb the stairs, go downstairs and take my place in one of the cells of nothingness. For some people, money does not differ from each other, for others they have fingerprints. Pertikineters were sitting at the buffet, the waitress disappeared and holes appeared in the table. Through them, from time to time the monkey's head leaned out, its uneasy, wide eye looked at the escape routes, it grinned or puffed its lips and huffed with saliva, giving a hysterical chuckle. The cook, as a sign of the Pertikineter, caught the monkey's head. He immobilized her with slats in the hole and then with one movement he cut off the top of the head with a huge cleaver and the monkey rolled its eyes in all directions trying to break free. Her fight took place under the board, from where there was kicking, struggling and pounding what fell into it. At the top, the cook calmly put ice on the open brain and added a silver spoon, salt shaker and crispy long, tasty buns straight from the cooker, hot and fragrant. Pertikineters eat up the frozen brains of monkeys with slow movements. The eyes of the monkeys still run in their orbits. The waitress reappears from the other side, carrying chopped parsley and some yellow liquid in the jar. Pertikineters ate their bodies with monkey misfortune and at home they will bite their nails alone. From nerves or mischief, as is the custom of Pertikineters. With this sword I have fought many wars. I won't survive if I lose you. Wait. Let go. I saw them burn at the funeral pyres. So many widows. Start at www.kubi.pl in 91 languages, in chapter TS001.